We've lived here over 30 years. We moved in the late 1980s and when we first noticed swifts nesting in our house back in the early 2000s, we changed the name of the house to Swift House. Swifts are in decline. Their numbers have halved in the last 25 years. Probably a lack of suitable nest sites in this country is one of the reasons. But I think that's only part of the question. Climate change is probably having an impact, as is lack of insects as well. So it's several things all coming together which is causing them a problem. But they're not the only birds. It's quite often most birds which are migrating from Africa are having a hard time. Swifts nest in my house and they become part of the family because they are site faithful. They use the same nest over and over again, year in, year out. You kind of look forward to when they return, they become an extended part of your family, so you become very protected of them. I love all wildlife. I particularly like birds because I like birdsong, and there's nothing I love more than the dawn chorus in April, May when it's just kicking off. I love that. Rob's a bit of a star. He don't mind who feeds him. He's not loyal to me or anybody. He just is loyal to his tummy. He's 4 years old and he's a bit of an old bird. Robin should only live about 2. So he's well past his sell-by date, but I think the regular handouts is what keeps him going. To provide the ideal habitat for wildlife, you need to provide 3 things. You need to provide food, water and shelter. It's dead easy to make a bee hotel if you've got some hardwood, any offcuts. All you need to do is drill a few holes in it of different sizes and stick it in a sunny place and they will come. When you build a bird box, if you want to attract a certain species, the hole size is crucial. If you make it too big, everything goes in there. So actually you need to make sure you put the right type of hole in for the right type of bird you're trying to attract. If you get a chance, put a hedge and put a deciduous hedge or a natural hedge, which belongs to this country, and that provides food and shelter, nesting places for all sorts of different things. And after a pond, a hedge is the next best thing you can do in your garden. If you want to attract insects, butterflies and bees, etc., always look for flowers which got the open centre so the bee can land on. I incorporate a lot of different plants into the garden, but I try and have 2 or 3 which are my mainstay, so they're kind of flower all the time. And one of the best is the everlasting wallflower, Bull's Mauve, which basically flowers for 12 months of the year. So if nothing else is about, that one's there for the insects to feed on. One good thing about swifts is they are wonderful foster parents. So if you find a chick which has been abandoned, if you can find another box or another nest with similar sized chicks in, you can normally just pop the chick in and they just look after it like one of their own. I've got one little chick who was abandoned by his parents, and unfortunately he's just too small at the moment for me to put into another box, so I'm temporarily hand feeding him until he becomes a bit stronger, and when he does in about a week's time, then I'll place him into a box with another little chick, and then the swifts can look after them themselves. At the moment I got 25 boxes up around the house. 17 have got little bird box cameras in them so I can monitor what's going on inside, and the other 8 I haven't got around to putting them in yet, but I probably will. I normally get a camera for Christmas, so you can work that backwards how many years I've been putting cameras in boxes. But they're great fun to watch because even though swifts are fantastic when they're flying around, they're a whole different part of their life when you watch them inside of a box. So it's nice to watch them what's going on.